All right, what is going on, man? It is what is this? Thursday, June, June, bro. I'm tweaking. It's been a long day. It is April 23rd. It's a Thursday. Trading session is now done or has been for quite some time. I just made it back to the crib. I had a lot of running around to do today. Ended the day up $224. So I'm gonna show the live recording for that trade or for those trades because I took more trades than I was supposed to today, honestly. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna show those in the next clip. I kind of want to go over my thought process, or as what I did wrong, what I did right before I show the trade session. Just so I can really just stay on track and then also be accountable, and then so you can kind of like get insight as to like my mindset and what was going on through some of the trades. Because I went back and I watched the video to see what I did wrong, what I could have did better, and things of that nature. Right. So starting off, I just took way too many trades. Right. I took somewhere around. No, I took two L's in a row. Really should have honestly probably been done after that, but I kept trading. I was willing to lose in total 320 today, which I did not lose that. Had I lost 320, I really would have walked away, but I didn't lose 320. I was down 218 at most, I think, on the day. And then I ended up getting a win after that. And then I had like some L's that took me back into drawdown before I got the last win on NQ that put me up 181 bucks. And then went over to trade YM because I was looking to make a little bit more. I really wanted to make back the money that I had lost from yesterday, was my mindset coming into today. So I was willing to risk that 320 in order to make back that 378 or more. I was really looking to make around 5 today, to be honest, but because I wanted to be back in the green on the account. But it's always tomorrow, right? But took two trades on YM, one loss on there, and then one W at the end of the video that you end up seeing. Hey, we're gonna see if we can get a win, man. I got $621 left in drawdown on this account. It is currently down to 275 bucks. Honestly, if I see what I made, what I lost yesterday, I'll probably lock in what I lost yesterday, to be honest, and then just see if it keep running. So I'll lock that in profit. Aiming for like a 1 to 2, 1 to 3. I'm only gonna be risking 120 per trade today. And then if I'm down, go ahead and call it. We come back tomorrow, being Friday, last day of the week, and we'll go from there. So we'll see what's gonna happen. We got about 3 minutes to market open. It's boomerang, so this will be. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it where it's at though. I got it at 0.30, but I really want to. I want to put it where the break of the candle at now because we can boomerang it a few times, so it should be ready to go. Yeah, I'm tapped in longs. I feel like I should feel like I should have took that entry though, bro. But we'll see. This bitch push. I don't like the way it's looking though. I should have pushed through this bitch with momentum. Yeah, but see. And push my limit. Like I ain't getting no feel on it. I should have went for that break of the candle entry.
Stop filled.
Got stopped out. That's my fault. Here.
Stop filled.
I'm not down a lot.
Stop filled.
Hold on, bro. Hello? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I can do that.
Stop filled.
All right. I said, okay. I got you. What the hell? Did this shit not tap me into a trade? What's going on? No way. Hello? Okay. 10, bro. On the 5th floor? You say you want me on the 5th floor? Alright. Alright. Alright.
Stop field.
Oh. Bro, I still got an entry in right now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah. We good. Alright.
Order filled.
No, parking my spot. Figure out what just happened there. What happened here? Like, I didn't even see. I couldn't even really control the trade at that point, bro. I like longs,
Order filled.
so I'm going to stick with the longs. But what the hell was that? Hell nah, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand that last trade. Fuck that. Cause I'm really like playing around right now. So
Stop field.
we'll just wait, bro. I'm on the phone and shit. That shit throwing me off, trying to hear what the hell going on. Bruh. I don't know what the hell that was. My phone started. I mean, not my phone, but the computer started tweaking. I think we'll. Bruh, it had me in for like 10 cons, but like it wasn't moving or nothing like that. So I wasn't sure what was going on. I ended up making the money back. I'm just down $3 because I lost 2 trades. But I will understanding what happened. So I'm in this last position right here, seeing if we go run and go hit this draw. Hopefully we do. Or are we away from it? About 20 points out. I'm gonna add another one here.
Stop field.
Just cause we'll push here. Take both of my entries out right there. Are we not?
Stop field.
Not going. Wow. What the fuck are we?
Stop field.
My shit keep freezing and shit. Like, bruh, what the fuck? If we break this counter, we should start flying from here. Yeah, I'm fried. Most likely. I forgot where I had myself. I think I had myself at like 3 something, so. Oh, I don't know. If it come through with some momentum, we might die. Push, then, fuck, nigga, push. Counter flip. Moving on. Here we go. They big, bruh. What the fuck?
Stop filled.
This motherfucker acting so gay, bruh. Oh my gang, you right there. What the hell? Like, bro. I should just let that entry alone. Would have been fine. It just got down. I didn't understand what happened at that point. That's on go, but I still think we'll go though. It just got down. Oh shit. What the fuck? Bro, NQ just had a crazy drop. Like 30 some candle point like immediately came in. Do we have news today? How far away are you? Oh, okay.
Stop filled.
Nah, I said okay. Nah, I'm still trading. Yeah, I was like, I'm probably gonna have to let you in anyway.
Order filled.
I bet. Caught the dub, bro. Caught the dub. I did not make all my money back today, but that was retarded, stressful. Fuck it. Still didn't practice great discipline on that, so I'm not really happy with my performance. I should have traded better than that, but I'm trying to take phone calls and manage this trade, and I don't understand why it wasn't even showing me my entries and stuff at a point in time. But overall, did not trade well, but we still ended the day green. I got to get better, bro, because I did go to using 10 micros on that. We still pushing now. That last entry, I honestly would just moved it to break even. Not the last entry, but one of the entries where I was still in, I would have just moved it to break even and let it run, but I literally didn't see the stop loss. And then I started seeing it go back into drawdown. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and exit this trade and then look for another opportunity. But yeah, that happened. Basically what ended up happening was we had this 930 candle come out. I'm gonna pull this over here actually, because not right. So looking over here, we ended up trading up into this area. This was my main draw on liquidity that I had for the morning session coming in. I seen this high here, right? So we ended up coming down, and what looks like to me is we are already in uptrend. We're currently, or at that time, we were making higher highs, higher lows. Hold on, do this a little better. Yep, was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, and then higher high, right? So basically, we was in that format. We broke this previous level that was already here, So I'm seeing that we broke this level. So in my mind, we're going to come down and retest off of this level, and then we'll continue higher. We just will have a deeper retracement, then the open would send us higher, which that did end up happening. However, it kind of played around for a little bit. And part of that was on me, and it was my fault because I really could have sat in the entry a little bit longer and I could have managed to trade better. However, the first entry I took, I ended up getting stopped out pretty quick. It was right above this level. I waited for the trade to come to the level that I was looking for this 935 candle and tap me in. The only issue that I had was the fact that I was using 12-point stops. Lately, I've been noticing that a 12-point stop hasn't been working as well because it's been a little bit more volatility than it normally is with NQ, which in the past I was using 12-point stops versus 250 and that had been perfectly fine. Lately, it has not been. So 25 points has been better to use to give myself more drawdown for a trade. However, I have to be willing to either risk more or lower my risk to make more, if that makes sense. So break of the candle would have been here for the 930 candle after that candle ended, which usually if we have an indecision candle, which basically is like a pin bar for this for the 930 New York Open, that means the 935 candle is going to be the candle that ends up running. Usually it's the candle after that. So from what I'm seeing, we had to break of the candle, right? So this candle broke and then it retraced inside the body of the candle. Then it ended up running up around like 30 something points. I could have caught most of that move. However, what ended up happening was I had my entry set here for long. So I had an entry set for longs, risking 12 points or so. Was still looking to take out this high. However, it would have ended up playing out, but it would have stopped me out regardless, actually, because we did have a random counter that came down. So had I been up in profit, I would have moved my stops to break even. I would have stopped out to break even regardless. But either way, I lost this first trade in here simply because I just had too tight to stop. And then after that, what ended up happening was I ended up moving my stops down to take another trade. End up getting stopped out of that position. But I would not have got stopped out of that position had I not messed with my stops beforehand. I had moved my stops up. I was kind of like distracted because I was on the phone as well, and I was trying to like talk and then trade. It just for me that wasn't multitasking while trading is not really a great thing for me personally. So ended up getting stopped out of that trade and then end up taking another trade after that. And it was an issue that I had where I thought I got tapped into a trade, but I didn't. So I tried to get into the trade again and it put me in for 10 cons versus 5 because that's what I started with for the day. And then ended up making some money back and then end up taking another loss once we got close to the draw and then end up catching another win after that, right? Because I end up adding to the position because once that last position I got in, I was pretty confident that we would flip. And if we did flip, we likely would go that time, which we did. So I end up winning that position. That end up taking that somewhere up in this area here. So if I go back over here, I end up taking that like right up in here to go finish the job, right? And end up taking me out of the trade, hit TP or whatever. So some of these were decent trades, some of them weren't. I feel like I didn't manage to trade appropriately, and then I took 2 trades on YM as well. And yeah, to take out this high over here, which we did end up taking that high out. It just didn't do it while I was in the trade. And then the first trade, I ended up getting stopped out because the same thing. I was moving my stops up, giving myself a tight stop loss because I wasn't trying to risk too much. However, I literally got barely stopped out on this position. I'll go over here. Barely got stopped out in this position because my stops initially were here though. And then this is where it stopped me out at. Came down some points and then reversed. And then we started pushing to the upside. And then I ended up taking another entry right at where I got stopped out at. And then I ended up making some profit back. And I was still targeting those highs. But it kind of played around for a while anyway before it actually went up there to take those highs out. So I'm glad I traded up and made some profit. But either way, I still feel like I didn't trade appropriately today or how I was supposed to. So that I still gotta work on that, man. At like times I'll be trading really good, and at other times I don't. I do feel like existential factors did play a part with the taking the phone calls and then Trade.Trades kind of glitching and bugging for a second, but it's still on me. I was the one who took the trades, right? I didn't have to press the button, but I did. So gotta work on that. But yeah, we still ended the day up $224 as it currently stands right now. I'm not even about to log in. As it currently stands right now, I'm just down like $51 on the account as far as like drawdown. So I still got $845 worth of drawdown, but until I'm back at break even, I'm down like $51. So hopefully tomorrow we get a nice little win. We'll get a third winning day on this account, and then we'll be back in the green. And then if I can get 2 more winning days after that coming into next week, we'll be able to take a payout from Lucid, which would be the first payout that I've taken from Lucid, and then the first payout I've taken in about a month and a half, I think, from any account. So we'll see how that goes.